Hello everyone, and welcome to another royal reading here at MadWorldTarot. And I hope those of you that were caught up in the recent weather events in the United States are okay. And I really do hope that for you, been thinking about you non-stop basically for the past week or so. I have the Urban Tarot on the tarot table today. We're going to look at some unsavory things as a distraction, because tarot is sometimes quite useful that way, and especially tarot readings on the royals. And this is where we are, of course. And I'm looking today at a rumor. There is allegedly a documentary that's about to be broadcast on Tyler Perry. This is all rumor and speculation. It comes from a pretty dodgy source, apparently. And apparently this documentary is in 3 parts. It's going to come out on the 28th of November, an expose about Tyler Perry and his, shall we say, diddling. Apparently again, and this has been picked up by Celebrity Days and Nights Sedan, and I'm quoting now from that site, and it says, the Sean Combs of Hollywood, Combs, I always say Combs, Sean Combs of Hollywood documentary is going to send the illiterate one and her husband running like cockroaches. The Sean Combs of Hollywood is apparently, according to those that know, Tyler Perry. And we know that Tyler Perry is very tight with the Parkholes. He provided them safe haven when they fled Canada, when the Canadians decided they weren't going to spring for private security anymore for the dastardly duo. He is Princess Lilibet's godfather, apparently. And what else? Oh yes, Harry and Meghan were seen very recently. They were papped miraculously by Backgrid leaving Tyler Perry's house in Montecito, mansion in Montecito, after attending his birthday. And it was a double kind of birthday with Harry. It was Harry's 40th that weekend. He didn't get a party. Instead, Harry and Meghan were seen leaving Tyler Perry's house for his birthday. Oprah, Gail, various others were also seen leaving. Some people speculated that that wasn't a birthday party so much as a get together to plan strategies with all the bad news that is out and about at the moment, circling around all of those people. We don't know, but we can do tarot to have a look and see what is going on. So I'm going to use the Urban Tarot, which I think I've shown you, and if I haven't, apologies, but it's the Urban Tarot. I'm going to do a quick little reading about this just to warm things up today, and I am going to ask just generally for the cards to give me a signifier for Tyler Perry. Very successful. He's got a huge Netflix deal. There have been rumors about him, so I want to know in this little reading if there is any substance to this story, that there is some kind of expose about to be broadcast. And I want to know if Harry and Meghan are truly worried, as this blind item from Celebrity Days and Nights has indicated. Are they worried? And their outcome. So very short little reading, and because we're treading on delicate ground here, we have to remind you that it is just tarot for fun and entertainment. It is speculation. It is all my opinion that I'm expressing here. I'm reading energy, of course, and there is a disclaimer. There's the Tower showing itself to us. That card keeps coming up. I've seen it a few times now. And, okay. Disclaimer in the box below. Please read it. Please do your own research, form your own opinions, and let's see where we're heading with this story. As I say, lots of these kinds of stories swirling around at the moment, and one thing that we know is that we are living in the time of possible revelation. That's what the apocalypse is. And we might well be there energetically. We are, in my opinion. And it is, of course, just my opinion. Let's see what the cards have to tell us. The Urban Tarot. It's a bit of a sleazy tarot deck. Normally reserve it for New York, but you know, never know where we might be heading today with this reading. Got the Hierophant in reverse. Interesting card, because the Hierophant is about doing the right thing. It's about rules. It's about commitment and lessons and your really your connection with the divine. One of the cards that signifies connection with the divine is also the royal family. One of the big cards for the royal family is a marriage card as well. It's got a lot of energy around it, the Hierophant. It's in reverse. That tells me that we're dealing with rule breakers, rebels. We are in territory where people haven't been necessarily taking the high path. They have perhaps been tempted into lower sort of elements and haven't possibly learned lessons, and also something that could tarnish the reputation of the royal family, or people as Harry and Meghan are, who are now adjacent to the royal family rather than working members of the royal family. Interesting. It's a very big card, and it is in reverse. And for the life of me, I can't remember. Oh, of course, he's a Virgo. Duh. He's just had his birthday. Okay. He's not a Taurus. That's a Taurus card. Anyway, I think we've said enough about that situation we're dealing with today. We're dealing with the Fool. Okay, so that can be reckless behavior, even when it's upright. Risk-taking behavior, the leap. Not the great leap forward, just the leap of faith that the Fool signifies. Is sort of quite naive, quite gullible, possibly venturing into territory unsuspectingly. And it seems that a lot of people who've been caught up in these scandals, or in this case an alleged scandal, we don't know if there is one, we're testing the energy to see what the energy tells us, are quite gullible, could have been quite easily lured into situations that wiser heads might have seen through. And so there is a kind of an innocence and naivety in that card that perhaps someone like Harry got himself into the situation without realizing what kind of situation he was getting himself into. And I'm losing my voice again. My tired and ancient voice has been singing all afternoon and is now reminding me that it shouldn't really be doing those things so much. Anyway, so I might have to stop for a cough. And I did, and I'm back, and we're just going to ask the energy here, the cards, to tell us, give us a signifier for Tyler Perry. What do we know about him? We've got the Strength card, very powerful, and he is very powerful. He could be very loyal to the people that he cares about, the people who are on his side. And we've seen that with Harry and Meghan. He's been very generous, very open-hearted, opened his home to them, even though there were complaints that it wasn't quite up to Madame's standards. And she allegedly, and this is all rumor that's never been proven, she allegedly it was quite rude, shall we just say, to his staff, worse than rude, according to some accounts. But open-hearted, generous, powerful, a powerful figure in the industry, the entertainment industry, with that card, that Strength card. So I'm asking universe to give me a signifier for him. I'm not getting anything dodgy there. So let's move on and ask if it's true that a documentary is going to be released along the lines of the surviving Diddy one. That kind of a thing is what is speculated, what is rumored. Any truth to that energetically? And now I've got the Four of Cups, and it's in reverse. And that is an interesting card. As I say, it's a bit of a tacky tarot deck, this Four of Cups. We'll put it away so we don't have to look at it. That is, the Four of Cups is about things that are offered and rejected when it's upright. Apathy, indifference, not really tempted by something, but the card is in reverse. It may be that there is some truth to that rumor because that card has come out in the reverse. So I think that there might be some substance to this rumor of a documentary in the works along those lines, as indicated in that card. And so I can't dismiss this rumor out of hand and say there is no energy around it. And that is, of course, my opinion as an energy reader. And I think we're going to put that allegedly light on, plug it in, and start it flashing around about now. Okay, so interesting, because I think that's what you see, and possibly in there is what might be what you don't see. My opinion. Are Harry and Meghan worried about this? There's been all kinds of news suddenly burst while the has-been was on his grand tour. And are they worried at all about being tainted by association, because they are very closely connected with him? Got the Ace of Wands in reverse. I think they are. It's a card, the Ace of Wands. It's quite a lusty energy, just by the way, what it normally symbolizes. When it's upright, and in reverse it can be those kinds of energies that have gone awry, shall we say, those kinds of attraction energies that have gone awry, because wands are about attraction. They're about drive and passion, and also creativity, and sort of charisma, and leadership, but in a very theatrical way. So we're in the realm of theatre with a big producer. That would be the Strength card there. That lion roaring is very Hollywood, isn't it? And that's what we see on the surface. Ace of Wands in reverse is a negative card. It's that something that would have possibly been very positive for them, perceived as very positive, sitting under the Fool, who was gullible and naive and walked into this situation possibly unwittingly, not knowing. It's now, oh no. It's the energy of oh no. The Ace of Wands in reverse. It's going to look bad. We thought that he was this leader, and we thought it was all going to be terribly exciting and open doors and be wonderful. And now, oh no. I'm getting quite loud oh no energy from that card. So I do think they are worried. I think they're worried about how this is going to play out and how this is going to look for them. So outcome for them of this situation. Are they going to get away with it? Is it going to be all okay? And I've got the Hanged Man. It's in reverse. So I think that they're going to wriggle off the hook with this one. Because the Hanged Man is all about the victim, all about the person who's hung out to dry, who's disenfranchised, and it's in reverse. So I think that they're going to slide away from this one. They might cut ties if things get dodgy. He might, of course, be the one that wriggles off the hook here as well, if he's on any form of hook. He could be, with that Four of Cups in reverse. But it looks as if, yet again, somebody is going to get away with something. Free themselves from a situation, distance themselves from a situation, see things very differently. Our Fool here, who wasn't learning lessons and was possibly bringing the royal family into disrepute, might be seeing things very differently now and sidling away from it all. That's what's really coming through for me in this. I'm not getting much energy of Meghan in here. She's the one who forged the connection, sort of called him out of the blue and said, oi, thanks for whatever. I think he'd sent a message at their wedding, and give me a ride in your private jet and give me somewhere to stay. Rescue me. I don't see her energy in here at all. I see Harry's energy in here because of this Hierophant card, because of this Fool card, and I think he's walked into a situation unwittingly, and I think he's going to sneak out the side door with that Hanged Man in reverse. and distance himself from this situation. That's what I'm seeing. And so I think yet again, rumours, hope in some quarters that there might be some truth revealed or some exposing of rather nefarious behaviour. But I think from Harry's point of view, Harry is going to put some quite big distance between him and the story and free himself, because the Hanged Man in reverse has freed himself, empowered himself, is able to act and walk away from a situation, seeing the world in very different ways as he does so. A big journey of awakening for him, possibly in this situation, emerging unscathed from it, also possibly, in my opinion. That's the reading. Sorry for the hoarse voice. I'll see you on the next one.